LaPorte High School was awarded a grant to start the OnetoWorld initiative with their students. Starting in the fall, each student will get to use a Chromebook. Teachers receive their Chromebooks now and will use the summer to test them and plan out their lessons.
Today we are rolling out Chromebooks for each of our high school staff. In the fall, we will be providing a Chromebook for each of our 2,000 students, grade 9 to 12.
Chromebooks are laptops that save everything to the cloud. You can even use apps from the Play Store, like an Android phone.
A Chromebook is a type of laptop. It actually focuses on the internet. Everything is online.
Which one do you use?
I'm really excited about today's launch, or rollout day as we're calling it. So the OnetoWorld program, what is it? I think it's an opportunity is the best way I would describe it. It's an opportunity for our staff and students to take the next step on our journey of preparing students for post-secondary success.
Well, as a district, our initiative is to really bring our students and our staff into 21st century and beyond with technology. And our focus is really to integrate technology into learning.
When the one-to-one initiative rolls out in the fall, each student will receive a Chromebook that they get to use both in the classroom and at home. But what's most exciting is how the students will be using it in their lessons.
If I look at, let's say, my journalism class, I like to talk to them with what's going on in the news right now. And if they're not getting online and they're not seeing, I want them to get on CNN or get on BBC, what is happening at this moment, so that we can talk about what's going on in the world, because I think that's very important for our students. So that'll allow us to be connected there. As far as my PR courses, we are connected a lot to other schools. And so they'll be able to use documents and share it with the other school's principals and the other teachers and allow that feedback right away instead of having to wait for an email that they have to check at home or something like that.
The different apps that I just explore different things, and one of them that I was looking at last night was Human 3.0 and how that can help the anatomy class and the biology classes really understand the muscle and the bones.
The school will also recruit and train select students as Chromebook support interns.
If a student, something happens with their Chromebook, the battery doesn't charge, a key fell off the keyboard, or the LCD monitor is broken, they will be trained to fix it. The nice part is we do have a year under warranty with a Chromebook, so we'll most of the time probably just send them out for the first year, but they'll be like a training year. And then after that, they're hands-on.
They're going to cover all the logistics and stuff like that to organize all the students, because they're going to be over 2,000 Chromebooks. So that's going to be really interesting.
Mueller is looking into possible certifications that the Chromebook support interns can obtain.
So giving the students the real life experience, hopefully getting them some sort of certification so that when they graduate, they can go to an employer, even if it's part-time work or if they are going to college, they can say, look, I'm certified in this. It kind of gives them a little bit of heads up when they look for a job.
While technology can be distracting in the classroom, the school is taking preemptive steps to reduce distractions.
Teaching students how to be online effectively, and how to be critical of what they see online. And I think once we do that, I think the distractions will be eliminated.
We've got to develop to keep them intrigued by the Chromebooks. So new technology all the time, different apps, kind of sparks their interest, but not too much where it's there's so much out there that they get overwhelmed a lot.
I think that they brought up a really good point, and we just had a meeting here where the lid's up and lid's down. So if you are lecturing or you're trying to teach your students, at that point the Chromebooks need to be down. And then when they need to be working, I think that's the teacher's job. You have to be proactive, you need to be moving around. And if you're doing that, usually your students are going to do what they need to be doing.
There are several benefits that would come out of this initiative. Students and teachers can work on collaborative assignments using this technology. Chromebooks can also grade assignments instantaneously based off the teacher's answer key.
They can also sync all of their Google Drive to the Chromebook and make it accessible offline. So they can't say, oh, I didn't do this homework assignment because I don't have internet at home.
I think that you can't deny that the world is ran by technology. So anything that these students do for the rest of their lives, they're going to have to know how to work these different things.
Students express their feelings on receiving Chromebooks for educational purposes.
I think it would better like the school altogether because everyone has an equal chance of having a good education.
I'm excited to be able to extend the Chromebooks everywhere, but I'm nervous for not just myself but other students that may possibly damage the Chromebooks and that type of thing.
Students grew up with these skills, and it's part of their everyday life. And so we need to utilize those skills, those things that they're comfortable with.
Technology is also advancing every day, so I feel like if you get used to using it, then you will be okay in the future.
Faculty and students spoke about their hopes for the future of the OnetoWorld Chromebook initiative.
I'm hoping that we will see great strides in education. We'll see students engaged. We'll see students learning and exploring and communicating and collaborating outside of the classroom.
We want these to be resources to collect information, to analyze it, to collaborate, to communicate, to create original works of art in the different content areas.
Our students, we think, are always a few steps ahead of us, and so we can learn from them, and we want to provide them with the resources that they need.